Sometimes while Thomas, Percy, and Toby are busy elsewhere, Rosie will come in to help on the branch line. She enjoys it and loves to be able to help in any way she can. Mavis especially appreciates it, particularly when she finds how tidy the yards are when she takes stone trains down from the quarry. One morning, Rosie was getting ready for the day. She was talking with Mavis when Daisy spoke up. "Oh, today will be such a lovely day." "What's gotten you in such a good mood?" asked Rosie. "You're usually complaining about the heat." "No, I don't," retorted Daisy. "Besides, I'm putting some VIPs at the big station today. Much more important than what you're doing." "Shunting trucks in the yards is important too. Don't you want to come home to a clean yard?" "That doesn't matter to me. You have probably never pulled a special in your lifetime, like the silly little engine you are." "Yes, I have. I pulled a carnival, and you were the clown." And Daisy rolled away to go find her fitter. Rosie felt very upset. "What's the matter?" Mavis asked. "Daisy's right," Rosie moped. "I've never pulled a special train in my lifetime. That carnival thing is nonsense, too. It never happened. But that doesn't matter. I'll always be a shunter." "No, you won't. You're more than a shunter. While you tidy the yards better than anyone else, you're probably very good at any other job. Tell you what, I'll let you pull my first stone train. I'm scheduled to get it now, but maybe it's just what you need to clear out your smoke box. I'll tidy the yard as best as I can." Their drivers agreed to swap, and Rosie whistled a thank you as she left. But as she puffed up to the quarry, Rosie was still doubtful. "Stone is nothing important. Nothing like Daisy's important passengers." "Remember what Mavis said," said her driver. "Also, keep a positive mindset. You'll feel much better if you do." Rosie's mood didn't change. The truck seemed to make it worse.
"Look, guys, Rosie's coming to pull us." "With how slow she is, we'll never be on time."
"I'm not slow," cried Rosie, and she bumped the trucks hard.
"Ow!"
"Temper, temper," giggled the trucks. Soon, Rosie was set to leave, and she puffed down the line. One thing was for sure, her mood hadn't changed. Later that day, Daisy arrived at the platform to collect the passengers.
"Look at me. You'll be riding in such a highly sprung and right up-to-date engine. Once you ride me, you'll never want to ride in coaches again."
The men didn't respond. They seemed to have heard it all before, but quickly boarded Daisy. Soon enough, she was off. But just as she had gone past the platform, her engine began to sputter.
"Ooh, what's happening?"
She shuddered violently and came to a stop just before the signal.
"Oh, my."
Mavis had seen everything, and she laughed when she came to Daisy's rescue.
"Highly sprung and right up to date now, Daisy."
Daisy didn't respond. She felt quite embarrassed. Mavis pushed her back to the platform to let the passengers off. Then she pushed her into the shed. At that moment, Rosie came back.
"Hello, what's happened?" "Daisy is so up to date that she became a bit too big for her buffers and had her engine fail."
Rosie laughed.
"It's not funny."
Just then, the station master came up. "Mavis, could you take Daisy's place and take these men to the big station? They'll be late otherwise." "I appreciate the offer," said Mavis, "but I think Rosie would like to do it more." "Is that fine with you?" "Oh, yes! Thank you, Mavis." "You're welcome. Now quickly hurry and get the coaches. Like you said, those men will be late otherwise." So Rosie goffered up to the coaches and speedily headed to the platform. "Get in quickly, please," she announced. The men got in, and Rosie was off. Rosie was enjoying herself immensely. The men noted the smooth ride, and Rosie made good time. Finally, Rosie made it to the big station and was right on time. Sir Topham Hatt was there to greet the men. "My apologies for the delay," he said. "If you want, I can—" "Oh, no need, sir. This engine gave us quite the splendid run. It was more than worth it." The men walked away, and Sir Topham Hatt smiled at Rosie as he left too. Just then, Thomas arrived. He'd been shunting in the yard all day. "Hello, Rosie. Lovely to see you here. Shouldn't you be on my branch line?" "Yes, but Daisy broke down, so I had to take her passengers. Oh, it was such a lovely run." "Well, I wouldn't be surprised," Thomas smiled. "My branch line is the pride of the line, after all." Rosie laughed and went to turn around. When she got back, Daisy was in working order again. She had something to say to Rosie.
I'm sorry for being so rude. Thank you for taking those passengers. No worries. It was nice to get out of the yard for once. Besides, I got to pull your special after all.
Daisy wanted to retort, but kept it to herself as she rolled away.